This is a First Warn Tri-Cities Severe Weather Alert. Here is Skylar Doyle.
Alright, sorry, I had my mic muted there. Alright, Skylar Doyle, First Warn Tri-Cities. We are tracking a few storms trying to pop up in our area. Most of the severe weather as of now off to our west. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of eastern Kentucky and southwest Virginia. Let's see if I can pull it up for you there. I can. Lower East Tennessee, basically just south of our area until 9. But a severe thunderstorm watch for Dickinson, Buchanan counties in Virginia, and Bell, Harlan, Letcher, Leslie County in East Kentucky until 12 a.m. tonight. If I go and look here at the severe weather outlook, sorry, that was the wrong graphic. Severe weather outlook, we have a slight risk for most of our viewing area. This is the level 2 out of 5, with the exception of far eastern Tazewell, most of Smith County, most of Grayson County. They're under that level 1 risk, the enhanced risk, just off to our west, though. As I go, take you to tell you what a watch and a warning is. A watch meaning severe weather is possible over the next few hours. A warning meaning it's imminent and you need to take action. And here's our current radar. Right now, we're tracking a storm just to the north of Knoxville. But if it keeps its current track, would impact Morristown, Jefferson, and holds itself together, Morristown, Jefferson City, eventually Greenville. If it sticks together here, there's Clinton. It's right over Clinton right now, and there's some heavy rain, gusty winds, small hails, a lot of ground lightning within that storm. Just to the north of Knoxville, tracking a line of strong to severe storms, including a tornado warning up in East Kentucky. This tornado warning, if you know anyone in Frenchburg or Scranton, Kentucky, give them a call. Pretty tight rotation couple last time I checked, and it's broadened out now, but still a tornado warning effect there. Weather Service in Jackson says till 5:45, just to the north of our viewing area. That particular cell won't affect our viewing area, but as I turn on here and get behind the wall, we have these cells here that we're going to watch closely. These are supercells potentially that we'll try to develop. Maybe congeal into a line and push southeast across our area, but then we're not done. We have another line, strong to severe storm activity just near Louisville and near the Ohio River that we have to watch for later this evening into the nighttime hours. That is why if I take you over to our severe weather watch, that is in effect, it is until 12 o'clock this morning, because you got this first wave here that everyone might not see, and then you got the second wave coming from the Ohio River. And one reason the Tri-Cities is not under a watch yet, the Metro, is because the storms will be a little later. So a watch is still possible, and severe weather is still possible in the Tri-Cities. But until 12 a.m., we do have a severe thunderstorm watch in all of our East Kentucky counties of Bell, Harlan, Letcher, and Leslie, and Southwest Virginia counties of Buchanan and Dickinson. Severe thunderstorm watch is in effect just to our southwest in East Tennessee, including Hamlin County, Morristown, southwest until 9 o'clock. Again, we're going to watch that storm in eastern Watauga County, North Carolina, closely. Let's head straight to our radar for that storm and zoom in on that storm. It's in southeast Watauga and going to push into Caldwell County, North Carolina, as soon as it moves through Bowling Rock. But that could dump some heavy amounts of rain, may produce some lightning there on the south side of Boone, pushing toward Bowling Rock here. So we'll continue to keep you advised. These storms pushing kind of east. Today, these storms up here in Kentucky, let's see, the Weather Service in Jackson are going to say those are moving due east at 45 miles an hour. We're going to watch these storms. What I'm watching closely, though, as I mentioned a little earlier, is these supercells here that are developing, or potential what could turn into supercells that are developing here, basically south of Richmond, south of Danville, Kentucky, and are developing here. If I turn back on the wall, I'll point these out to you. These little individual cells. First off, these are individual cells, so that worries me. Also, these are pushing kind of east toward our area, so that's why we have that watch in effect early. Again, a watch could be needed within the next few hours for the Tri-Cities of Northeast Tennessee, the rest of Southwest Virginia, maybe parts of Western North Carolina. So we'll continue to keep you advised. We'll take it to our severe thunderstorm watch one last time. The areas in yellow on that map in the severe thunderstorm watch until 9 p.m. in the southwest, down just outside of our viewing area, 12 a.m. Brandon County in our viewing area. And if I go, let's show you, make sure you have multiple ways to get those watches and warnings into a weather radio, your phone, the WIA alerts, a mobile app, and social media will be on the air during any warnings wall to wall, and we cut in at the top and bottom of each hour during any watches. Here's how to watch us: website, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and also listen to us on the Tri-Jams. Again, watch. Conditions are favorable for severe weather while warning means severe weather is imminent. We're going to go back off the air, and we will come back at 6 p.m. So 6 p.m. we'll have another severe weather update on this severe thunderstorm watch for East Kentucky and Buchanan and Dickinson County and Southwest Virginia until midnight. We'll continue to keep you advised. When you come back on the air, we will. For now, first one, Tri-Cities, I'm Skylar Oil.